In any area of your life, you want to do something, but you stop yourself from doing of this thing that you're trying to be perfect in. I think that this perfectionism, right, kills your creativity. Actually, it kills your productivity. It kills your dreams and hopes and ideas. So let's talk about this. So I think that we all, in degree, have all do this in our life, right? We try to perfect something. We try to do something, try to make it perfect before we actually do something about it, right? Funny story is actually this is true for everyone because we try to look like try to put out amazing things for the audience to see, right? And sometimes we fail. Sometimes we wanted to make it perfect, too perfect. And for me, I remember I did this before. I wanted to make not perfect. I used to have a crappy camera a long time ago. I used to have a YouTube channel before, right? And I used to have a crappy camera. And I didn't change the camera because I wanted to see my growth, right? The funny thing is people still watch it. But here's the thing. In any area of your life, whether it's a dream, a goal, or something that you want to do, don't try to make it perfect. I know that people try to make it perfect. People try to do like try to pe- The thing is, when you're trying to do things perfect, what you're trying under all that neath of the surface is you're afraid, right? Or you overthink things, but you're still afraid that it might not work out. Mistakes and failure are your friend, and it's not your enemy. Of course, I remember that we can always learn from people failures and mistakes, but sometimes those mistakes that you should learn yourself, because no matter how much we try to learn information, we're always going to make mistakes because we're human. We make mistakes. We have to get into that our head. No matter how much people say that we're spiritual, or at the end of the day we're still human. We make mistakes. We sometimes say things that um are not um right, and it sometimes most people say things that hurt other people's feelings, right? And sometimes when we want to do a dream, we want it to be perfect, but nothing is ever perfect. So it's like if you want to start a YouTube channel, at least to show, like, create a video, but also to show that you're growing, because the audience like to see growth, right? I know that most people like to see me grow. Well, I think so. Into achieving my dream for interviewing, because I always say that now it's inside their head, right? But it's the repetition that influence your behavior anyway. So, okay, so let's start. So, this thing that we call perfection, right? I don't, for me, when it comes to interview, I don't wait for things to happen. I don't wait for to get lots of subscribers and view. Though I'm grateful for you guys to watch my videos, but I don't wait for, I at times I do want to do that, but then I was like, you know what? I'm here to inspire and help people solve their problem. Might as well do it now. I don't want to do it later in my, like, uh 30s or older, because I will have regrets. I don't want to have regrets. Neither do you. A lot of people who perfect, they go back to their way there was, and they don't they don't live their dream. They don't get to do what they most want for themselves. And a lot of time it's because of fear. We try to perfect. We It's like the same thing as gathering information, right? We read, but we don't take action on it because we're afraid, right? We're afraid to make a mistake. We're afraid to get judged. We're afraid to get criticism. Like, for instance, I made a video yesterday, right? And I thought it was perfect. I thought it was amazing. But then cause you know, I checked it out and I hear the audio. It was crap. But I leave it there for growth. I leave it there for so people can see that I make mistake. I'm more, you could say, I'm open, and I don't try to hide the mistake that I have made. And also I was lazy. I don't feel like making another video. So maybe in the future I will make another video. But for that right now, It's more like, I start making a video. Of course, I'll stop it and go, but I made a video and I didn't try to make it perfect. So I'm gonna leave it there for growth. Perfection also kill your growth because you don't see that you're growing. I know that most people want to see themselves grow over time. Like if you write, for instance, when you write down a journal, right, or a diary, you write it down. And I remember Jim Rohn say, write down what your thoughts are. Well, I forgot how it was in audio. It's been a long time, and he said, write down your thoughts, your struggle, and write everything down that it happened, today. And then as you reflect 1 year, 2 years ago, 2 years off in the future, you see that you self grow. It's just like a goal. You may want this goal for this year, but then you start to change, and then you start wanting different things because you grow. We don't stay the same all year, every year, all day. Some people do, but this this thing, perfect. Like you should. Most people are afraid to start their YouTube channel or afraid to start their Twitter or Instagram because they're afraid. They're afraid that they don't know what to do. I was afraid, you know. I start until I start doing it, and then I wasn't afraid anymore because I never had a Instagram. I had a story back when I start making. It's called Stephen Pressfield. It's called the War of Art or something. I don't know, but it's because I was procrastination. I was trying to learn everything, and but it's that even if you try to learn everything information, it's that initial start to doing something to overcome that fear. We all have that fear. I remember I have a lot of fear to starting something, right? And YouTube, for me, YouTube is the scariest sometimes because people, I don't know who watch, right? Of course, I know who, but I don't know who is it because whether it's a CEO, best-selling author, or a celebrity, I don't know. That's a scary thing. Maybe that you don't know who's watching, right? But the thing is, I do it anyway. I put it out there, and I try not to be perfect. No, I try not. Over this year, I made lots of mistakes. Last year, I made lots of mistakes too, but I still keep going. Create tons of video, tons of values, and tons of happiness. But the point is, today you gotta start right. Whether uploading a video. Whoa! Before you upload a video, you might think to retitle that video so it can get searched or it can view, and you start sharing that YouTube videos across Twitter and Instagram, but whatever. But the thing is, most people stop themselves from living their dream because of society of what might go wrong. I have a friend, and I remember he had all this great knowledge, right? It's great to invest in knowledge, right? And it's great to invest in knowledge because now here's the thing that most people get tripped up. Most people want free things, right? A lot of people want free things. I do too. But sometimes free also have a cost. That's why, because I was listening why sometimes people when they get free advice, why people don't do it because they don't. Sometimes they don't because they sometimes when someone give you a free thing, do you value it or what do you do with that? You have to question yourself. What do you do with that free stuff? Did you give it away or did you? Or unless it come from a person that you value. But did you put it off? What did you do with that? You have to search in your mind. What did you do when someone gave you a free book or something? What did you do? Often enough that you put it aside. But when you pay for it, you value it. So my friend liked to gather information. I used to do this too, and he want to gather so he won't make the mistake. He want to be perfect, but everything in life is not perfect. You will make mistake, even if you have every information. I have a lot of information, but I still make mistake. I remember I used to gather information, but I didn't do anything with it until I make the commitment to be able to acquire the knowledge and take action on the idea or whatever that is. It's the same thing as imagination. When we imagine that we're going to do this and it make us feel good, and we overwhelm ourselves and we overanalyze and overthink, what happens is we procrastinate. That's what happened. We don't start doing our dreaming. We don't start doing anything. So for me, I don't procrastinate on interviewing because I don't. For me, I think that if I add value to you and for people, then people is gonna come eventually, right? If my content's good, if it's actually helping them, then people will come. But until then, I'm not gonna wait for more subscribers, more views. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reach out to people and ask them for if I can interview them, regardless of my subscriber or my views, right? I mean, here's the thing, right? I'm grateful for all of you guys are watching my videos, right? But at the end of the day, we have to do our dream, right? At the end of the day, we have to live our dream because dream make you aware of who you are and what you are and what you can do with that dream. I don't know about you, but having a dream in our head is great into an extent, but seeing in front of you is much more and making you more happier. It's make your heart sing. Today I want you to start and stop procrastinating on your dream. It will kill your part I can't even say it. It will kill your productivity. I can't even say that name. I used to can say it, now I can't even say it. But it can kill a lot of things. It can kill your dreams and hopes. And kill a lot of things that you could have been building to become great. Okay. Start today. Don't try to perfect it. You can learn information as you go, but beware of this. That do not try to be perfect. Right? We human, we make mistakes. Even if we gather all the information, we make a mistake anyway. Alright. I'll see you guys later and I'm gonna see well I was gonna say no. Have fun too. Enjoy the thing that you're going to create and out into the world. And I'll see you next time. Subscribe to my channel, like my video, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.